This country's in turmoil. I see the conservatives and liberals battling for respect, turf, and power, kind of like the gangs in prison. The ones unaffiliated shake their heads. They think it's all silly. They want no part of it. All they want is to live in peace. Hard to do with so many battles going on. And the ones unaffiliated feels they have no part in this. Really they do, because all these battles shape the way that we live. Do we put our own agendas over the good of all, or do we all get punished for the conviction of some? What is right and what is wrong? We are only human, and humans are flawed. Gangs in prison, fights for respect. They will battle to the end to win their beliefs. Does this sound familiar, living in a society that demands a choice? Blessed are the peacemakers. Take Spanky, for example. This man was unaffiliated, and he drew the gangs together, finding a peaceful solution. There was never a lockdown as long as Spanky spoke his piece. And the nagging question that's baffling me, do we abort our babies or do we let our children starve? This is a question I leave to God or any human. And humans are flawed. I never wanted to write about prison, for that would be like a Vietnam vet sharing war stories. Battles so deep are hard to describe. It's bad enough we relive them in our thoughts, in our dreams. Sometimes we see someone who reminds us of someone in our past, but it's not them. It's just an illusion, a trick in our mind. At least that's the way it is for me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. But there are some convicts who come out on the street and live a normal life. Or can they? Are they deceiving us in their illusions? If they are, they're mighty convincing. The bloodiest battle I ever saw was over a freaking phone. The impatience of these people being cooped up in a cage. It's not like getting shot by Charlie, but still the worst thing I ever saw. I passed by this friend wanting to talk. He rushed me away while his gang ganged up on one man. This man fought back with all he had. He held his own for fighting a gang. You might say this man deserved this punishment for being put behind those blocks. I was threatened to be carried out in a body bag for not paying a pot bill I didn't owe. Bad thing about it, these inmates believed I did. Prison changes a person, makes them more like animals. It's the craziest thing I ever saw, but it's so real I know it's true. Now I admit, soldiers and vets deserve high praise for serving our country so well. But there's something about ex-convicts who can overcome their conviction. Maybe not a high praise or even a pat on the back, but that's what ex-convicts should do. But there are some who will never rise above their battles. We don't deserve a salute, so you can turn your back on us. We will reap our reward from our Father, who has been with us through them all. No one wants to hear our stories, but God has been there listening and pulling us through. He helped us overcome, so we give our glory to God, for without Him, our battles would have been lost.